guys, welcome to the Hmongipino Podcast, bringing you love, culture, and having fun to your life. I'm Danga,
I'm Impact.
and welcome to our channel.
Welcome, everyone. Just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed it, make sure you subscribe. We're dropping an episode almost every week, and we'll enjoy to hear from you. This episode is brought to you by Boundless Goodz, a new used goods store on eBay. Check them out. Buy something for yourself, something for your friends, and for your loved ones.
And if you're looking for music, make sure to check out DJ Danga Dang on YouTube. Shout out to my cousin Booney. He's coming out with an album tomorrow. It's dropping. He has like a listening party tonight. So make sure to check it out. I love it because it's all about family and his heritage, and all of my whole family's featured a little bit on his videos and what do they call it? Visualizers. And yeah.
Cool.
Check it out.
And if you have yet, make sure you grab some Hmongipino merchandise. It's on eBay. Check it out. Just search Hmongipino and you will find all the merchandise. Thank you. Bubba, how you doing?
It's good. It's good.
It's good in the hood.
I've been on One Piece marathon since our last episode. We've been talking about it. So we've been trying to catch up to where it is right now because we're behind, and I kind of want to see I want to be at the place where we're at the spot where we're following when it comes out, and like we're up to par or up to the episodes of when he finds a One Piece, if he finds a One Piece eventually. But I want to be there when it happens, and it's just so good. If you haven't checked out that episode, make sure to check it out and reminisce on all the One Piece stuff we're in right now. How you doing, bub?
Yeah, I've been enjoying the One Piece marathon too. It's been a reflection of the anime, and at least for me, because dang, I haven't caught up where I'm at, but I'm just kind of rewatching over with her. It's been fun. Just kind of geeking out One Piece again.
There's just so many good stories.
Yeah.
There's so many great stories.
It's interesting, not story, but characters are so amazing.
Character stories.
So I think that's something that I've been enjoying with you. So yeah, One Piece all day. But I'm okay. I'm excited to go back home, just spend some time with my family, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to that. And other than that, just been going. So I'm excited to be here. Yeah. So today we thought it would be just fun and maybe entertain the idea of just talking about celebrities who has been canceled, but maybe we low key kind of dig and kind of like a little bit, right? Based on maybe just their arts and who they are a little bit in terms of what they created. But I thought it would be interesting to talk about that, right? So celebrities that have been canceled, but maybe we low key kind of still dig, kind of like, right? And I feel like all of us have probably that type of celebrity that you still kind of, I guess, like, right? I mean, I feel like everyone make certain mistakes, and sometimes you can't come back from it, but sometimes you probably can. I don't know, but I thought this episode will be based on that.
It's
conversation.
It's always hard for a DJ when someone gets canceled and then you can't play their music anymore, or some clients don't want you to play some music. So
that's true.
Sometimes
even for a
it's
dancer
like,
too, you just can't dance with those musicians. that artist no more too.
Yeah.
True. I don't know.
Ooh, I want to hear about which artist was canceled.
But let's do a quick disclaimer, important but light. All right, we're not excusing anything these people have done or did. We're talking about the art versus the artist. It's a conversation. And this is just our opinion. Don't come for us. We're just kind of like trying to have a conversation and just talk, pretty much. I'm curious to know what my wife has, and I'm curious what I want to share too, but we'll figure it out.
It's funny because we're always very careful of what we say on our podcast.
Yeah.
Just because we're scared of what people might cancel us for.
We're not trying to get canceled. We're just doing our best to entertain and just maybe spread some knowledge too. Maybe people out there don't know about these kind of cancellation.
Yeah.
Or people or situation and everything. But okay. I guess should we move on to this conversation then?
Yeah.
Can you separate the art from the artist? That's the question.
Can I?
Yeah, or can anyone? Can art be separated from the person? I guess the person is canceled, or just the person in general. Let's just be a
No.
general thing.
Oh, general.
I guess just in general. Like, can you separate the art from the artist?
See, sometimes when the artist has great values and a great message and great intention, you love the art more, right? I think that plays a big part into what they're sharing. And I think the same goes the other way too. For me.
Okay. I guess I'm trying to understand this question. Like, can you separate the art from the artist? Like, I'm just thinking of myself as a dancer or as a b-boy.
Yeah.
Like, the art that I create through my body, I feel like no one can take that away.
Yeah.
From me, right? Because if I'm an artist, a dance artist, and even a teaching artist, right? I feel like the way I teach is probably something that no one can take that away from me, because I feel like the way I teach is the way I teach, or the way I dance is that's what we call in the dance culture is your style, right? It's unique style, and it's hard to get that. But the point is, you're supposed to try to create unique style, and I feel like that's unless people start biting it, then that's how you will take the art away from the artist.
No, I think
I don't know.
I'm thinking like when you put art, let's say art in your dance, right?
Okay.
Doesn't it reflect who you are as a person?
Oh, okay. You're talking
like
okay.
you can't make it separate. Like
gotcha.
what you're creating is part of who you are.
Okay,
type
I got
of
you.
deal.
Okay, can you separate the art from
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can you?
I don't think you can. Well, maybe we're understanding the question totally different.
Okay, what are you thinking?
I'm just understanding as like the art created from the artist, right? Like, for example, if I'm just using Tupac, if Tupac created Dear Mama, like that's his song, his art that he created.
Yeah.
Can anyone take that song away from him? In terms of like his what he has created, the message and the lyrics.
Why would anyone take it away from him?
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not understanding the question.
The question.
Okay, what
correct.
is it? Okay.
Can you separate the art from the art, what they create from who they are as a person? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So everything that you're saying, if Tupac created Dear Mama, right? That's his art. That's the song he created. It definitely stems from who he is as a person. His love for his mom. That's who he is as an artist, right? So I don't think you can separate it. I think they're part of each other, right? Unless you're creating something that's totally different from who you are, and I don't think people create in that space.
I get it. Didn't I say that? Like, you can't take the art.
You were saying that someone's gonna take it away from you.
No, I'm just saying someone can't take your art away unless someone's biting it. That's why I was using the example. But maybe I get it. I don't know. But I hear you on that. I totally agree.
You agree?
Yeah, that you can't take the art away from the artist. That's what I was trying to say, I think. Didn't I say that?
No, you were talking about someone on the outside taking away your art.
But like
you're confused.
Okay, no, okay. Okay, move on then.
So what do you think? Do you think there's a difference between who they are
and the artist?
Who they are, and then who the persona that the person is creating that art? Because sometimes it's different. Sometimes, let's say someone is like a really shy person, right? But then their persona is like way out there, and then they put stuff that's very arrogant, but then it's not who they are as a person.
Yeah.
But their art is different from who they are. So in that space, it's a little bit separated. That's what we're discussing.
Okay, it's kind of like a celebrity, or like maybe like a celebrity. Let's say a person who's really famous, and how they act outside compared to their real life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
What about it again?
It's like is it different? Can you separate the person from their
gotcha.
art?
Okay.
Let's say if you see Ellen DeGeneres,
No,
right?
you can't.
Can you
I don't
see
think you
her as you know her as who she is as a TV persona, but then she's just a regular person. Can you separate that, or do they go hand in hand? That's who you are as your TV persona is who you are as a real person.
I got you. I feel like as a genuine artist, I feel like it doesn't matter if you could express your way to who you are. Like you're talking about faking your personality a little bit, or I'm just talking about personal life.
Your art.
Life.
It's not you're faking it. Like sometimes you dive into a different part of you. It's not that it's separate from you, but it could be a different part of you.
That's deep. I feel like creation, or anything that's created, especially by a certain individual. I'm not saying a certain type of individual, but I'm saying a person. Whatever it's created through that type of energy is going to be coming from that type of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, like, for example, if I'm choreographing and I'm in a certain mood, I'm definitely probably going to find a different certain type of music to fit that mood, to choreograph. I know, right? So, yeah. I guess if you're trying to say, can you separate the art from the certain individual? I don't think you can, because the art is the person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
But that's why I said earlier, I swear,
No,
I said that my style as a dancer movement comes from me, so no one could take that movement. But anyways, okay.
Yeah, everyone ponder that, because that's. Let us know what you think. Can you separate the art from the artist?
Yep. Let us know.
All right. Have you ever stopped supporting someone completely?
I'm just trying to think about who I like in terms of
talking about canceled.
Yeah, culture. Cancel culture. Let's just put it this way, straight up to the situation. Have I canceled anyone?
Yeah.
I think the word cancel. I haven't canceled like anyone in my life. You know, like I just kind of like, if anything, what I have done is separated myself to have my space and grow from my own space. If anything, I'm not trying to play it safe, okay, guys. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to think about like, have I canceled anyone? Like, I don't think I have canceled anyone.
How about a celebrity or someone? Or an artist.
Okay, what if we don't?
You don't cancel real people like from your life.
Okay,
we're talking about
a celebrity.
Yeah, a celebrity.
You go ahead while I think about this.
I canceled Will Smith.
Oh, Will Smith.
He's one. I mean, like, that's usually I always tried to see both sides, but after what he did at the Oscars and he punched,
slapped.
Not
a punch.
Slapped Chris Rock. I thought I looked at him in a very negative place after that. And then
he was definitely in a negative place for him to do that.
Yeah, and I think it's the fact that he punched someone and especially slapped. It felt like a punch, but it was a slap.
It was
and
a slap.
Especially at a
prestigious award.
Yeah,
ceremony.
like a big award ceremony with everyone there, and it just made it so awkward. And then after that, I didn't look at him at the same light. And then he tried to apologize. I'm like, I don't know. And then and then everything went downhill from there. And then I know like he came out with another documentary type thing, and it's just not the same. Every time I see him, I just think of that slap. So.
Okay, I guess if you're saying that, maybe Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Well, ever since like the situation with her, what people saying that how she treated her employees and the way how she was, well, compared to her persona, right, who she was in the media, to the people, I thought she was hella cool, but to hear that she is such a I guess mean, like rude person or mean person to his her employees, and not just that, it kind of spiraled, didn't it? Like she just kind of disappeared.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. Like it's not like I don't support her. Like don't watch the show no more. I barely really did watch the show, but I'm just saying like when I got a chance to discover to watch some of her videos, it was usually happy moments, right? Really cool.
Yeah, really
like a kid
funny.
or an adult or like a skit of just funny and joy, right? So it brought joy to my life. But when I heard that, it just kind of showcased maybe like it just for me, it just maybe a lot of it was just like pretending, right? Pretending to spread joy, but really you're not really a good person, right? But I guess if I have to say I cancel someone,
Yeah.
but like I don't really like. See, that's tough. The word cancel, like, did I really cancel her out of my life? Like, still, if I see her stuff around, I still see her. Maybe I stopped following her.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I guarantee.
Yeah.
I stopped following her. That's pretty much it.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, because it was just such a disheartening for myself because I really wanted you to be on the show, and you remember those times when we were just like, oh, she was so cool.
Yeah,
like, it would be great
yeah. I thought
share
she
your
was
story
really
on the show
fun.
and stuff like that. But
Lo was on the show.
yeah, Lo was on the show.
Yeah.
Logistic.
We should ask her what she thinks about her.
But
It's
yeah,
not.
I'm just
She
saying.
did a lot of great things, and she made a lot of people smile
Yeah,
and be happy.
I still don't discredit her from those great stuff. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying like it's just interesting. You know what I mean? And then like you keep hearing conspiracy about her and like P Diddy and all that stuff. You never know. I'm just saying I don't know. So I don't want to bring up stuff that I can't talk about, which I really can't. Really, I don't know. I just hear stuff about stuff like that, but connection
Yeah,
and
and-
ties.
yeah.
But go ahead.
You never know because you don't know exactly who she affected personally.
Yeah.
We only know from what we hear on the internet, and it's crazy how much the internet has influence on what you think is real or right or wrong, and and especially with social media, it could grow like wildfire.
Yep. But anyways, like okay. Yeah.
She's one of them.
She's one of them. I mean, there's like Nicki Minaj, for example, like when she did the election thing with Trump, right? That's how she got canceled,
Yeah.
right? I mean, to me, I was like, yeah, but I really didn't still, you know what I mean? Like, I was just kind of like, am I supposed to cancel her because people would cancel her? Like, I don't know.
See, what I didn't like, if you're talking about Nicki Minaj, I loved Nicki Minaj
Well, yeah.
before, right? I loved her music. I always thought like, wow, she was a pretty cool rapper. But what she did was that she went on this whole thing with Erica Kirk, and then the Turning Point, she was featured there, and then she was talking about I guess she was like conservative, but then she was like doing a bunch of stuff with Trump, and she was talking about boys being boys. Like it was kind of like turning her back on her number one supporters, like
Which
the
is,
LGBTQ community, right?
Oh.
She's like, okay, it's all right to be a boy if you're a boy, right? Kind of like turning her back on all of that community, right? So then
I don't get it. So she pretty much talked mess about the LGBT.
she didn't talk mess. She just gave her opinion on what she thinks. But then knowing that they're the ones that are supporting her music, probably her biggest
What was her
Barb's
opinion
fans.
about it though? Like, she's saying that a boy should be boy. Like, they
Yeah,
should be boy.
yeah.
You can't
like
be
talking
a
about
transgender.
transgender, right? Like you shouldn't.
But what a time, huh? Just to be alive, and when people share, I'm just saying, when people share their opinion, and sometimes it is really their opinion. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's just their opinion. Like you can't really stop a person from changing their mind sometimes, unless it takes time. I'm just saying, but like,
Ooh,
right? I just think it's
Yeah.
interesting sometimes, like especially if you're a celebrity, right? Like,
Yeah.
when you speak up or you say something, and sometimes just your opinion, right? And like it could, I guess, be such a bad thing to the whole community to be canceled and so on. But I get it. I get it. I understand. But sometimes I'm just wondering. It's just that thing where I'm just thinking about, it's just an opinion though sometimes.
Well,
But again, I get
yeah,
it. I get it though, right?
It's always hard with politics, right? Especially now with Democrats and Republicans and people supporting Trump. It's not that
Yeah,
you're just
I hear you.
supporting this person. You're
You're supporting the
supporting
whole
all
movement.
of the things that they value,
True.
and it could be different from yours, and the way the world is going. It's like if this person feels this way, that's probably who they are, and it's either you support that or you don't support that.
No, I get it.
I
I
stopped
totally
playing her as much as I hate it. I don't play her as much.
I didn't really listen to her music in the first place, but I did dance with her, and I did do the SNL performance.
Yeah.
And I also did BET Awards with her. And I, as an artist, I support art. That's it. Like, I had nothing against her. I mean, not as an artist in German. I'm professional. She's professional. She does her job. She performs. She does her thing. But other than that, like, that's my tie, my connection to that. But
I always think about like the one vegan girl, right, who always did vegan stuff and did vegan stuff on the internet, and that's all she put out and promoting veganism, and then someone caught her eating fish outside, right, and then shared it with the world, and she got canceled, like, right? So it's like, who are you? Like, do you follow what you're sharing, kind of thing? So if she's playing music or sharing music,
that's part of the hype, though. You know, I mean, part of she was creating that platform for herself.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes she changed. It's okay. Let her eat a fish. It's okay. But I just feel like I get it. The really real hard people out there will be upset because they're following her for a certain
you're sharing a piece of yourself. And people are believing it. She just catfished the whole world. And she's vegan. You get it?
Okay. Well, let's move on. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
We're going to our confession time.
Sensitive.
Call it. Huh? So we're going to talk about some canceled celebrities.
Okay.
That we still secretly enjoy.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll rate them from 1 to 10 on our guilt level. So, like, 1 being no guilt at all. Like, you don't care if they're canceled. You'll still be a fan of this person. Mm-hmm. 5's kind of guilty. You know it's questionable, but you still support. You still listen. You still follow. And then 10 is full guilt. You don't want to admit that you publicly love this person even though they're canceled.
10. That's
10. Oh. Yeah.
Full guilt.
Yeah. So you want to go first?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I feel like you have someone already, so you go. Okay. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are enjoying the episode right now. Just want to remind you guys, you can purchase the Hmongipino 1-year anniversary merchandise on ebay.com. Just search Hmongipino and all the merchandise will come out. We have t-shirts and beanies and hats. A lot of them going out. So make sure you grab something soon before it's sold out. Okay, fine. I'll go first.
Okay.
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Yeah. What did he get canceled for anyways? From doing Hitler stuff or like Nazi stuff? That's one, right?
You tell me.
I don't know. Here's one. That's what I heard. Right. That's one thing. And then, obviously, he's a pretty wild person who does a lot of crazy stuff where it is bad, but his music is great. I like his music. I think him as an artist, his artistic style and everything is dope. I enjoy it. Should I rate?
So you still enjoy?
Yeah, if I hear certain Kanye West, well, I mean, let's put it this way, like his earlier Kanye West music is what I like, right? Yeah. But some of his music right now is still pop here and there, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he's really innovative.
Yeah.
And I respect that in a person who just is able to be innovative, a person who probably creates something out none sometime, or a person who could take something and flip it, you know. And I think I respect that in a person. I think that as a person, he's pretty genius in that way, right? But obviously, there's stuff that he does that, yeah, it's not cool.
What do you rate him from your guilt level from 1 to 10?
Like no guilt at all.
Okay.
1?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. 1 to 10. Yeah, I think it's a 1. I had no guilt. Like. That I like him, that I think Kanye is dope, even though he's canceled.
Yeah. Like, would you blast his music out wherever you're at? No, would you create a video, a dance piece video with his music on there?
Probably no. I don't know. It depends on the music, right? That he creates.
Uh-huh.
I don't think his music make me want to create in that way, but they have. I think I have performed with one of his track before. I think I did. Yeah, in China, right? But anyway, I think that was a collaboration song that he did with someone. But he was on it. I forgot what was it? Stronger? Was that a song?
Mm-hmm.
All this power, but who created that song? It was him, right?
He has a song named Stronger.
Yeah, Stronger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the song that we dance in China. But yeah, I mean, kind of guilty. I guess 5, kind of guilty
Mm-hmm.
that I like him. Because no, I'm not really guilty. I like him. So 1. There we go. I'm gonna stick to 1 on mine.
I love Kanye's music. I enjoy his music a lot. I love his old stuff. I even love his new stuff.
Yeah, his new stuff.
Even though it's like kind of like gospel-y, churchy. He had like the Sunday service in the background with a lot of choir. Like I still like it, and he adds hip hop to it. I love it. But it's
Innovative.
him as a person, him saying like anti-Semitic stuff and being a little bit arrogant. I think that's like something that's been a part of who he was for a long time.
Don't he have like a mental condition too?
Oh yes, he's crazy. He's
Yeah, so, I mean,
not crazy, but I think he's bipolar.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's his condition.
Well, that's explains some of his. I'm not saying that explains. I'm saying the way he is. Like, he's pretty here one day and here that one day, very quick.
Yeah.
But it doesn't explain anything. What he said that was that. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Do I feel I am not allowed to play him sometimes when I do DJ? I'll still play him. Maybe my guilt level is like an 8.
So you wouldn't play him though? Some of his songs?
I do play his
Okay,
songs,
yeah.
but then if I share like a mix, right? Would I add him? I don't know. I'd be questioning. Maybe.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I'll still play his stuff. I'll play his old stuff. And I'll listen to it. Will I blast it from the speakers? Maybe I'll be hesitant about it.
Okay.
All right.
You go.
Who do I want to talk about? Okay, so Chris Brown is another one. Chris Brown is another one where known for his music. I love his music. I love his R&B music.
Chris Brown music's pretty dope.
Yeah. And he's a great dancer. He's a great performer.
I think he's one artist that when I hear him sing in like a feature, oh dude, that's Chris Brown.
Yeah,
and he does like increase the value and also the dopeness of that track. So, yeah, I agree with you on that.
But he was canceled for his
Domestic violence.
domestic abuse against Rihanna. Do I still enjoy him? I do enjoy him still. I do. I don't know, but... And then I think they still play him sometimes on the radio.
I
don't
hear
know.
him still.
Everyone. He's not super, super canceled. But I still... There's always a little bit of guiltiness playing his music.
Oh, so let me ask you this. So as a DJ, does it does kind of interfere with the way you play your music?
For if I have a gig,
Like for example,
and then I tell them like who do you not want me to play?
Oh, okay, I get it.
Kanye was one of them.
But let's say if you could just play music.
I'll add him. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
so like,
there's some people I won't add.
Okay. Like who?
R. Kelly is one of them. R. Kelly.
But isn't it interesting that like how many people got married and have his music at their wedding party?
R. Kelly has the best 2-step kind of vibe, kind of, dancing type of music, love making music. But he was canceled because of all of his sexual assault, trafficking, kind of ridiculous, unacceptable
Didn't
things.
he pee on someone too?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's why.
But I secretly enjoy listening to his music. And my guilt level is like a 10 for sure.
But you don't play him as much.
Because I can't take when I play his music, it's like you just think about all the stuff that he did. But now there's a trend going on with one of his songs. It's like I forgot what it's called. It's like some kind of bop. Everyone's doing this dance move to it and it's trending. And his music is so good. It's like a good 2-step song. But I feel like the generation right now doesn't know what he did before because it's been such a long time.
That's going back to the question of can you separate the art from this artist?
Yeah.
Can't?
I can't.
Oh, at first you can't.
I can't.
Oh.
I can't separate it because it's part of who he is, right?
But what if the art was created during a time where it was great? Like you can. Like he was like he was good. Well,
no, he wasn't good. It was part of who he was. That was art he created based on the women he was around during that time.
Okay.
And you can't unsee it. It's like you can't unsee certain things.
Oh.
But he has some bops. It's so good. Sorry, R. Kelly. I don't know. He's another one.
Okay.
Who else? Do you have any others to share? Oh, I got one.
Go ahead.
Drake. Yeah.
I'm a West Coast kind of person, so ever since the West Coast beef, he's off my list. No,
really, you don't.
Well, I mean, Drake is dope. He has some great music, you know. But I already feel like I never was really about his music, even though we danced with some of his songs, you know. But I'm not like a. If anything, I'm not like a fan. I like some of his songs. I'm not a fan of anything, right? Like for example, like Kendrick, for example. I think I'm more of a fan compared to Drake. Like who would I want to the concert for? Like who I want to watch live.
Do you still listen to Drake?
No, not often. Only once in a while when like if I work out and like my mix is working out doing like workout song. He had some great workout song like Hype.
I remembered when they were doing the beef, the Kendrick and the Drake beef. There was such a separation. It was like people were either one or the other. And then if I played Drake, they're like, made such a big deal over it.
Yeah. Well, that's the part of the culture. Did you see that video recently? I just saw it recently where Jay-Z was talking about like the competition thing should not be part of hip hop no more.
Yeah, what are your thoughts? He says battling shouldn't be battles like that kind of battle shouldn't be a part of the culture.
I think he's just a older person now who sees the good thing that he in life only. But I think that's part of hip hop. Competition, like battling, that's like one of the biggest elements in hip hop. Why hip hop is so strong right now is because everyone's always trying to do one better than the other, and that's what you do. That's what caused the culture to elevate. Yeah, you know, and like it's just interesting to hear that. Well, I mean, from a person who's pretty big in rap, you know, say something like that. I mean, I totally understand where he's coming from. I mean, I guess he have a different perspective now, right? And I do hear what he's saying about like not trying to downgrade or talk mess about people's family and stuff. I totally understand. You know? But I feel like that's part of hip hop, though. At least for the hip hop element I'm from, you know. And I feel like competition it's okay to have a healthy competition. Yeah. But anyways, that's off topic.
No, it's on topic. So let's talk about.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's trying to cancel battling. No, man, no.
I thought that too. But the thing that we don't take into consideration too is social media. That's like another part to it that can destroy somebody's life.
Well, let me put it this way. The I think Kendrick and Drake their beef was a different area with different elements of, I guess, way to battle each other, right? Because of social media. Yeah. Right back then, I guess, you know, Jay-Z and Nas, they had their own way of just dropping a track. And sometimes you don't get to hear that until is in a CD, right? But now everything. Think about how quick Kanye dropped all his diss track each time Drake dropped one, right?
Kanye.
I mean, not Kanye. Kendrick dropped a track in response to Drake back to back, like super quick, right? Because you can't share that in a way. Like, I feel like the reason why, at least from my opinion, I think why that was so dope too, because all the live reaction people who react to it, and like that made it more hype, because you do get a chance to feel that almost like a live competition, right? They're competing together, more present compared to. I'm not saying back then they had beef like that, but I'm just thinking, right? Back then, what? I don't know what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just thinking you're dropping a song on a CD and just waiting for people to buy it, listen to it. Sometimes might come off on a radio, but you know, I don't know.
Do you think? Well, I'm curious because. Yeah, people don't listen to Drake anymore, and then whatever he comes up with doesn't hit, right? So do you think he could come back from it? Do you come back from cancel culture?
Well, is he completely canceled or something? I
mean, people canceled him, but then like can he redeem himself?
I mean, didn't Ellen got canceled in the beginning when she came out being I guess she came out being gay? And then she got canceled because off the show or something like that. I forgot. But she came back. You know, and booked her show, right? The show that she was doing.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, completely. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. From my understanding, I remember she got canceled. There was a big deal of her being gay, coming out of the closet. And then I believe she got dropped off one of her shows. I'm not sure, but and then look at her. She came back and blew up and did her own show for a long time. And you know, I felt like I'm not saying like can Drake come back? I think Drake can still come back.
Yeah,
I totally think so. I mean, he's a talented person. I feel like if he just create music from a genuine place and just come back and kill it, I think he'll be great.
Do you think Will Smith can come back?
Yeah, Will Smith can come back.
You don't think so? I don't know.
I feel like he has admit a lot. He has done a lot of like work on himself.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I think your view on them might be different. You know what I mean? Like I totally understand you. Like for me, my view on Will Smith is totally different now. But like I had to like him in a different way now, if anything, or not like him too, right? So I think they can. I'm at least from my opinion, I feel like you can come back if you want.
It's always sad. It makes me sad because when people get canceled and then they try to come back, but it's never going to be the same as it was before. It's just kind of sad.
It is sad. I feel like the word cancellation is pretty sad. And I feel like, I have friends that have been canceled, and I think that's like, and I see what they go through. And at least from my opinion, I think it's kind of sad and weird. That people will follow a certain amount of. Oh, his point. Something is totally understandable, like you know, like sexual assault and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like, what in a thing where on social media, sometimes people get canceled.
Yeah. And
like sometimes you don't understand what was happening in that situation.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Or
like for example, like the Lion King guy.
Right.
The comedian guy that's getting sued, but from putting in the joke about the Lion King intro song, Circle of Life.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a joke, right? Like, stuff like that. Sometimes, if you watch the whole podcast episode, they were just kind of joking around, talking. At least for what I heard. I don't know, but...
You've been on it.
What?
What did you say? You've been watching that for the longest time.
I just think it was funny at first, right? It was really funny. It was a great clickbait clip that trended really bad. Maybe that's why, why that person decided to sue him in the first place. I feel like... And there was a video of this one lady explaining similar translation of what the song said to what's that guy, the Pumbaa voice? What's his name?
Pumbaa's voice?
Yeah, the
actor?
Yeah, the voice.
I don't know who does the actor.
Seth Rogen? Yeah, there you go. Seth Rogen.
He does not do his Pumbaa's voice. On the live
action, right?
Live action.
Am I tripping?
I was thinking about the cartoon.
I think it was Pumbaa, right? I don't know. But anyways, that was a video. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm just saying that, like, sometimes especially where we live in this society now, where information is shared so fast. Sometimes you get twisted. Sometimes that's all.
Yeah, because sometimes people share incorrect information, and if people believe it,
That's right.
it spreads like wildfire, like I said. And then, I just think about when people make a mistake, right? Can they recover from that? It's like they make a mistake and then they say sorry, but they get canceled. Like, can they come back?
At least my opinion, I believe anyone could be better. If you've messed up, admit your fault, be better and grow. You know what I mean? And I think that's something that just human to be. Like everyone have faults and flaws. No one's perfect. Like the reason why some of these celebrity their cancellation is horrible because they're somebody. They have worked so hard to get so much success and where they're at that it's easier to break them down, make them feel bad. But really, they're just human being at the end of the day. And I feel like that's something that like we have to always remember that like we're not perfect. You know what I mean? And if we're not perfect, they're not perfect too. And then it's okay if you could fix yourself. Like if you could say sorry about a certain situation and say sorry and like I'm gonna learn from this and grow. If you could do that, hopefully those people could do the same thing, right? So that's why I believe it, because I could honestly, at least my opinion, I could honestly, if I did something wrong, I would say sorry and move on. You know what I mean? Be a better person, if anything. At least I would try my best.
I wonder, because then I'm thinking about like the whole thing about Timothy Chalamet, right? Timothy Chalamet, when he was on a podcast with Matthew McConaughey, and then he was talking down on ballet and opera, and after that the whole world looked at him in a different way, and he probably lost his Oscar because of that. And
that sucks.
Like, I don't know,
well, did you know that he auditioned for Spider-Man?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, and because
Tom Holland had ballet training, they chose him. But I'm just curious, like, sometimes people take things out of context. Like, I don't know what they were talking about on the podcast before or after that clickbait thing, but it could have, I don't know. Sometimes people can take things out of hand.
But didn't he kind of like, I'm not sure, I forgot already, but didn't he kind of say, oh yeah, I mean, I didn't mean it that way?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything after. I didn't hear any kind of apology after. I just heard of all the people highlighting that small thing that he said, which is his opinion, right? He has his own opinion, but they held it against him.
That's interesting. He used to, dance to? Or rap? I don't know.
I mean, he was in different skits where he was rapping.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Pretty interesting topic.
Do you think time uncancels somebody?
Time uncancels somebody?
Yeah. Like it takes time for someone to get uncanceled or make their way back into.
Has there been someone like that? I think there's some people who done a comeback. Right?
Like who?
I don't know. I mean, well, I don't know. I think time could fix a lot of stuff. It could fix a lot of stuff, but like I'm just saying, like in terms of like bad action, like killing, murder, or assault, or anything like.
No.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about cancel culture.
Yeah, no, but like that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Some people here who celebrity here has been canceled because of those situations, right?
Yeah.
So like, can time make you forgive them and let them be who they were again? No, I don't think so. Sometimes, right? It takes a while, right? It takes a while, and not just that. Like, it takes a lot of, I guess, undoing it. But I felt like people, like, would you support that person the same way? No, probably. Like your situation, Will Smith.
Yeah.
Right.
Will time make a big difference?
I also feel people move on.
See, I think,
like,
and then I'm trying to look at it from the artist's point of view, right? you just have to, no matter what happens, what if you get canceled, just keep doing what you do, right? No matter what people on the outside have an opinion of you. I don't know what it's like to be canceled, but I can only imagine how hurtful it is, and hurtful in a way that maybe people don't understand where you're coming from. But I guess maybe it'll take time to heal, but just keep being who you are, still keep doing what you're doing, keep making music that you love to make, or make movies that you want to make, even if you might be blacklisted. I don't know, but still keep moving forward, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And maybe it'll just transform into something different. Maybe you'll learn some lessons. Maybe it is a learning.
It is a learning
process of things.
And I feel like there's bad people out there, and there's also good people. And as a human being, like, we are not perfect. Like I was gonna say, we're not perfect, and as long as we're able to learn and grow, I think that's something that's most important in our society, and I hope as an individual too, so we could better this place. But I feel like people shouldn't hold too much grudge sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you gotta move on as well. Like, of course, it's your opinion. You could, like, not support anyone if you don't want to, but, like, at the end of the day, like, don't hold too hard a grudge sometimes. Like, just live your life, you know what I mean? Like, that's all. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Interesting topic.
Please don't cancel us. We have
We're just talking. We are just talking. At the end of the day, we're just human too, and we're learning and we're growing and we're doing our best to just trying to be honest and just trying to hang out and, like, talk about a situation that maybe people don't talk about sometimes, or maybe hopefully just kind of bring some source of solution. Hopefully, if not, at least some source of insight.
Yeah,
about
or
life
just a different perspective,
yeah,
right?
Different perspective. Yeah.
Maybe kind of looking at a different perspective of what everyone's saying, right? Yes. Maybe thinking about it from
sometimes it's
a
really
different
important
perspective.
to not follow the crowd. Sometimes, like, for example, the COVID vaccine. Sometimes it's okay not to follow the crowd and learn about what's really happening before you do any situation or finalize your opinion.
Exactly, or it's like get the
facts first.
Get the facts that you need, but then there's so much information out there. There's true information, some false information. You have to do your digging to see what's real or what's not. Not just with stuff going on in the government, but everything, right?
Yeah.
And all of the stories that you see on your feeds could be real, could be fake, could be.
Like, I wonder this, right? For example, like, I'm off topic, but, like, kind of like, wonder how the family members of these people think, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes, if it was my family, I would always support them and, like, figure it out. Like, okay, honestly, you've messed up. You figure stuff out, but I'm still gonna love the people, right? But I wonder what their family is going through.
Yeah, I wonder what Diddy's family is thinking.
They still love him.
Yeah.
That's their dad. And her husband. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, we're just here talking about the cancel culture, and the cancel culture is real. It's here. And yeah, I guess we'll leave you guys with the question of the day. The question of the day is, who do you still secretly enjoy?
Who do you still secretly enjoy?
Let us know.
Yeah, tell the world.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Let us know in the comments.
We are Hmongipino, and we are out. Peace.
Bye.